technology and innovation improves the quality of life. So it doesn't matter what the science is, it matters what it does. And so if innovation matters, why are companies so bad at it? So, a study by McKinsey, this is 2 years old, I think. You all know who McKinsey is, I'm sure. One of the biggest management consultancies in the world. Maybe you work for them, maybe you want to work for them. But 2 years ago, they released a study on innovation in companies. They surveyed hundreds of companies, and what they concluded was that 84% of the executives running the business agreed that innovation was a critical factor in their growth, a top 3 factor in their strategy for growth. But surprisingly, of those 84% who thought it was important, only 6% of them said that actually their business was any good at it. Only 6% were satisfied with the way their business was running innovation programs and creating new products and opportunities. So quite a gap there. And I read into that 2 things. So number 1, I see a business opportunity, which is why I set up TTIP. But also number 2, I see an amazing admission of guilt by the likes of McKinsey, etc. Because it's not just McKinsey doing these innovation reports. Innovation is a kind of hot topic the last few years in business. And so Bain & Company, LEK, A.T. Kearney, all those big management consultancies, they're all doing these kind of reports recently. Whilst their numbers might differ, the broad conclusions are the same. That businesses largely agree that innovation is critical to growth, and mostly agree that they haven't got a clue what to do about it. So I think it's an incredible admission of guilt, because just think what McKinsey and co do. They've been spending years and decades trying to help businesses grow in lots of ways, one of which is helping them improve innovation. Kind of suggests that they're not very good at it. And if we look at growth, we link innovation with growth. Bain & Company study, this was, I think, 3 years ago. So they surveyed lots of different businesses, and they found that on average, they discovered 89% of businesses struggle to grow. And by growth, they mean sustainable, year-on-year, incremental top-line growth. And when they asked the people running these businesses why they felt that their 89% were struggling to grow, they didn't say it was market forces, or they didn't say it was competitive activity. They said it was due to these internal factors, things completely under their own control. Quite startling. And these are not stupid people. These are people who highly professional, a lot of experience, many I'm sure with an MBA, and yet 89% of the companies they're running struggle to grow. So it really isn't easy.